This isn't just another old piece of paper. It's not a suggestion. It's the rule book, the contract. The only thing keeping power-hungry politicians from treating you like a personal ATM. And trust me, they'd love to hit withdraw on your freedoms. Think about it. This document tells the government, hey pal, you work for us, not the other way around. You wouldn't let your dog walk you, would you? So why let the government off its leash? But when we ignore it, when we shrug and go, whatever, the Constitution's old news. Buddy, you're signing a blank check for corruption, and corruption always cashes in. Your rights? Poof, gone. Your freedoms? Leashed. Your voice? Duct tape. And trust me, it's hard to complain when your mouth is literally out of service. Let me make it painfully clear. Ignore the Constitution and suddenly the government decides what you can and can't say. Ignore the Constitution and suddenly elections become suggestions and not decisions. Ignore the Constitution and suddenly you can be locked up for simply standing your ground. It's like a bad horror movie where the villain is big government and the sequel's even worse. You think I'm being dramatic? Go crack open a history book. This has happened before. It is happening now in places where people thought that it would never happen here. Well, guess what? It can and it will, if we let it. So what's the move? We fight. Not with fists, not with chaos, but with our brains, with our voices, and with our votes. Because the second we stop caring, the second we stop paying attention, that's when we lose. And I don't know about you, but I'm not interested in starring in The Fall of Democracy, the reality TV show. Don't just sit there. Share this. Talk about it. Call your reps. Vote like your freedoms depend on it. Because it does. The Constitution only works if we make it work. So what's it gonna be? Freedom or a slow descent into an autocratic nightmare? Choose wisely. Civic Central. Know the rules. Change the game.